Five, four, three, two, one. Hey Greg, hey Laurel. I wanted to review this set of data for the homes to talk about our journey back to West U. I put together this series of 9 homes in the email link that I'm sending. Looks like this here on the page. All the information we're going to talk about is in these links here. It's the same format as before, and obviously this is the video link we're watching now. So I'm using the realtor side so that I can show you some values and talk about that approach. We've got a couple different ideas to talk about here going forward, but this is a good basis for us to start. I will start at the value approach, looking at some of the highest price homes that have been on the market for a while and seeing if you see value in it, making your best offer and seeing if they'll bite. And there homes here that have possibilities for doing that, and I'll show you what we found. The first one here on Edlow, looking at how long it's been on the market, they bought it in 2003 at 1.1 and they came on in March at 2.4. They haven't had any price movement since then, so they're due for something, having a good seasoning for the market. The house on Edlow, it's a beautiful big home, nice lot position. Perhaps some tasteful flooring changes you may want to make, or the wood paneling, painting, things like that. But overall, it looks like a very nice home, has a nice large backyard. So it'd be worth considering. It does look vacant, even though it has dining room furniture. Much of the other part of the house is unoccupied. So I would think if we're going to put something out there at your best offer, that would be something that I'd think about, because if they're willing to move, you may end up with a good value purchase at 6,000 square foot and an 11,000 lot. The house on Tangley, 110 days on the market currently. Purchased at 925 and 98, and has been on the market since February, and it's had a $200,000 price reduction, and then up in May here most recently a $90,000 price reduction. But the house itself on Tangley is a very nice looking home, very substantial. It is also in a vacant stage, what looks like to be vacant, so it has some options for us to make an offer on, and that's why I would think about something like this. Again, square footage, lot size, all are the values that I see in this type of property, and if we could get them to move more in the direction of your max price, that would be a good sign. So the next one down here is 74 days on the market on Brompton. And this has a history at 1.1, purchased in 09. They tried to sell it in 16 at 1.9, and now they're down, sort of chasing around that same number this year. Obviously, that's not the market for this house. The market has tested that price and said it's not that, but this is a very unique looking house. It's a tile roof. Look at the inside architecture, is very unique. The staircase. Just a very beautiful property, and obviously it is vacant. So on this one I would probably be even more aggressive, knowing that they're at 1.998. That's obviously not the price. It is a vacant house. Would they sell it substantially less than that? Again, it's set up to be that type of position to acquire something of value, 5,000 square foot, 8,000 square foot lot. It's a good positioning. The next one down here, this one at 1.7 on Auden. They purchased it at 685 and just around 99, and then you've got a journey trying to sell in April at 1.8 down to where we are. They relisted it at 1759 just a month ago. This type of property, I would look at something probably closer to list price, but we're getting to that range where if you saw value in that, I would look at that closer to list price for the time on market. This property on Mercer, it did just hit the market. The reason I brought it up is it had a pretty substantial price correction here that shows that they are willing to deal and trying to find the market space where they can get a contract engaged with a buyer. So I would look at that one as something to go after if you felt that the other parts of the home were appealing to you. It is a very unique property in that it's the contemporary style kitchen. They have a dining room set here, but they do describe it as a family room. and that's the way I would repurpose this area to be the family room setup. But it is a contemporary styled home, bathrooms, kitchen, all that painting, cabinetry. The one challenge with our current search that we have is that it has the screened in covered pool. And I put this on the list as just an asset. If you're having something that's already got 5,000 square feet, and what else can you build on a property like that to improve value or usability? Certainly a pool improves usability, but then when you enclose it in the screen, it's bug free, it's debris free, it changes the whole use of the property in that space. So it'd be something to consider if it had this type, if you would be open to the pool option. The Mercer property looking like it's been on the market for some time within that price range that we're working with. I'd probably send in a much lower offer on this one to see if we can get some traction, but you'd have to want to wrangle with the pool issue. The property on Annapolis, it will be answering your calling to a new home. Its garage is a 2-car, and the driveway setup will accommodate the truck, but it is still going to be front side street parking. But it will be new house smell, new paint. No one ever lived in it, so it has that benefit if you really like that. I do like the house. I think it's pretty. The builder looks like a very put together builder addressing the market needs and style and pricing. So I don't know if they'll have too much flexibility on pricing since it is a builder, and they've been steady at this price now since they've listed the home around the 1.5, 1.6 range. So I don't anticipate them having substantial price reduction. But that would be one. It would answer the calling to a new house if that's what you felt you'd pursue. The house on K Street is interesting. The purchase price was at 1.1, and now they've been on the market in April since at 1.5, essentially 1.4. And the house itself probably has some updates needed over time. I would look at this one as an aggressive pricing move at 1.495, having not had any price adjustments to it. If you could get it at 1.3, if you could get it at 1.32, would that be of interest to you? Some sacrifices are necessary, like the 3-car. But if you look here, you've got a driveway gate where the long driveway along the side would accommodate the street style or driveway style parking for the larger truck, but it is a good location in terms of access to the school and things like that. And if we could put pressure on the pricing, you have some options there. The Tangley property has been on the market 61 days, starting at 1.5 and then moving down, chasing the market again, trying to find that sweet spot between the buyer and the current selling market. This property I do like for its corner lot position and its need for updating. And I say that because you can come into this and do a kitchen and bath renovation. And if we can get this pricing down into the 1.3s, maybe 1.28, you might be able to have a property here at a significant value buy that gives you a corner lot and doesn't commit you fully to a really large property. That this could be a transitional type property for you guys over the next 5 years, and it's something that you could have some customization to. So that's your call on whether you wanted to pursue this type of property, but I think 1.4 is a little bit out of the range for the condition that one is in. And finally, the Carnegie property at 1.47, bought at 585, listed it in April along with some of the other properties, and again they're following the market, trying to get some activity generated. This property itself is a little different styled than some of the others. It has a bit more of an open kitchen connection to this room in the back, the family room, and no pool in the backyard. Similar to the last one, I'd probably put pressure on pricing. It's a smaller house, seeing if I could get it below 1.35, 1.38 range to get some movement on there. And these would give you homes that are close to the school. My main purpose in looking at this was to give you an idea of the residential real estate that we could get that would allow the walking distance potential. So everything that's closer here obviously is easier to walk. West University elementary school is this intersection here. Further down, further away, the Brompton and the Annapolis property would probably be a car drive there, but a situation like the property here on Alden, this could be an easy walk down the street. So you've got sort of a decision to make with lifestyle. We'll talk more about it on the phone, but I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and I look forward to getting back with you once you've had time to review the market. Talk to you soon.